Aloha, Mother Fathers. Welcome in. It is another episode of Kyle Reacts here on your Tuesday, June 10th, 2025. Pure discretion. Not a great night for me personally. So I'm going to apologize now if there's any lack of energy or much. I try to give as much as I can when we turn these cameras on and when we turn the mics on, even the mini ones. But um, going to give it everything I got for you guys. And of course, we are talking tonight about NXT as we get obviously closer to tomorrow. But yeah, a couple things that stood out to me. Again, if you guys are new to the series, how this works, a couple positive, couple things maybe we think were not that good. I always usually start with the positive. The first, Ethan Page is great. Sean Legacy is one of those new guys. They let off the show. One of the Evolve kids that is getting some looks because he's got some talent. Yeah, I mean, Ethan Page, I think he's been ready for the main roster since he was North American champion the first time. But I think, yeah, I don't, honestly, it's all blurred together at this point. But he's ready to go. Obviously, they're building towards him and Ricky Saints again. Guess he's going to stick around in NXT, not talk for a little bit because of that throat thing. But cool. Love the match was good. Ethan Page is great, great champion. Fun to watch. Love that. This is the week apparently of fired up promos from women. Izzy Dame cut a great promo about the dude they got rid of from the group. I didn't really care as much about the group, or I actually care more about her. I feel like that was a good moment for her as far as standing out. Sean Spears is obviously very talented and a good wrestler, but he's never really found that thing to carry him over to the next level. Maybe her taking the lead in this will help. I'm not sure, but Izzy Dame should be the leader of that group, and positives. See a lot of positives with her. Now, again, I only had a couple things I thought were like really good. The show for the most part wasn't that bad, but there were a few things that stood out to me. The first, at the end, the referee missing the 3 count, or maybe it was actually Jasper Troy. Again, it's the new guy that just won LFG. Dude, like, I mean, I know young guy, all that stuff, but if you're supposed to kick out, you got to kick out. Said a shoulder was up and really it kind of wasn't. I don't know. Maybe have to watch it back. I just finished watching the tape version, so not too sure. But it looked like the ref missed it. It looked like he had to like stop because Jasper Troy didn't, get his shoulder up, and the match wasn't supposed to end yet because Oba's got to hit one more pop-up power bomb. I'm one of the few dudes that's actually bigger than him in the entire company. So, yeah, again, not a great week for end of show finishes so far. SmackDown's still on Friday, so we'll see what happens. And of course, Dynamite can rock my socks tomorrow night. Really looking forward to doing that. The big thing from the show was that we got the artist formerly known as Mariah May's new name. I like the gimmick. It's different. The cartoon thing is interesting. Feels like this was Carmella and Eva Marie rolled into one, but there's actually like potential on the other side. Carmella had potential, but like real someone that's been doing this and it could be a superstar immediately. But the name I don't know why WWE does this. I said this last week. It was really simple. They teased it up because they knew everyone was going to be on pins and needles, but they all knew they weren't going to give her name, and they didn't. Blake Monroe is Mariah May's new name. I get the tie-in to Maryland, I guess, is probably the reason why they gave Monroe as the last name. I said this last week. Sometimes it is such an easy decision. It's right in front of you. It's her name. And this is not unheard of. When you talk about people that you believe can be stars, and there was people that commented before saying that, oh, well, John Cena doesn't own his name. Yes, he does. It's his legal name. They cannot file a trademark on John Cena. It's his name. The Rock got the trademark released from WWE. He bought it for The Rock because The Rock is not his real name. His real name is Dwayne Johnson. They don't own Dwayne Johnson. They own The Rock. They don't own John Cena. It's John Cena's name. They get a cut of his merchandise because that's the deal he signed, not because they trademarked his name. There are instances where people and the real names are used, and it works out. Again, if she had been Ricky Starks or Ethan Page or whatever, that's one thing. A mid Carter, that kind of stuff. But she was the top of the division in AEW. I willing to give anything a shot, but man, that's tough. Blake Monroe is very different. So I don't know. I mean, love her, love that she's doing this. I don't mind the gimmick. I think that's going to be interesting. I want to see how she plays this out. But at the same point, they had a layup, a wide open layup on the fast break. No one got back on defense. They had a layup and they had so much time. They could have missed the layup, got an offensive rebound, and then put it back. 2 chances, still didn't get it done. Yeah. That's NXT for you here on this Tuesday. Of course, we'll be back tomorrow night for the next edition of Kyle Reacts AEW Dynamite. I'm only watching the first 2 hours. You're crazy if you think I'm watching a 4-hour show on a Wednesday night. Until then, I will see you guys tomorrow night.